Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. Myself Bala here. I welcome you all to my channel. And this video, I'm going to make one scanner, which earlier I made it and available on my premium group. So where some of my student were asking about how to use it. And recently we made some videos on the scanner, which I have already posted on the channel, and we are making a video how to use it, those people who are joining in new. So instead of finding how to use it, so it's very difficult in a old video, so that's why we're making a new videos how to use it. And this video, one of the scanner based on the CPR indicator. So we already created to find out a narrow CPR, and this one which I'm just looking for a trending one, and that is a bullish one, which I created earlier, and it is already available on this group. And I'm just going to upload this video link on the group, and those who want to access my premium group of scanners, like customized scanners like ADR, CPR, Camarilla, so many things which are available on the premium group. If you really wish to access my all premium scanner, you can join on the scanner group and you can access the scanner for a lifetime. Okay, so let me find out stocks based on this particular this particular narrow CPR scanner. So this all indicator which I used is a customized one. So if you are looking at if you are searching at directly in charting, that particular codes are not available. So which we have created based on the custom indicator. Here you can see top CPR, bottom CPR, and pivot point. So these are all the custom indicator, so which is not available. So we have to create, but it is not it is possible to create such a kind of scanners, and whatever the logic which you are, so based on the logic we can create your scanners, and we can use it for the chart code to take make a multiple comparison, because in charting only two comparisons are possible. So but using custom indicator, we can create a multiple comparison that would be possible. So, and normally if you are searching for a top CPR or a pivot point may be available, and bottom CPR that would not be available. So based on that, we already created these things by using our pivot point this scanner. So what are the conditions which I have met? Okay, so here I'm just looking at this is the CPR, so where you are looking at. So that consists of three things, like CPR, BC, TC, and pivot point, and R1, R2, S1, S2. So here what I'm just looking exactly looking for the stock which forming a very tight range, that BC and TC, that should be very in tight range. So here you can see that may be TC top central and BC bottom central, and it is a pivot point. So here those particular three factors only we are mentioning in this particular scanners to find out such a kind of day. So where it is very narrow compared to that, so here there is a distance, here also having distance, and here very narrow in a range. So the stock which forming a such a pattern, to find out the scanner, if a narrow CPR, which any stock which forming a such a pattern, so let me simply finding out. So that is the condition which I have created on the scanner, and this is a one day advanced scanner. So you will be finding what are the stock which forming a such a pattern by tomorrow. Okay, whatever the stock which listed here, this stocks forming a such a crucial pattern, like very tight range. And also we are using, this is a tight range level, the first line we are using a tight range, so where we can adjust this level to find out even uh, very tight range also. But this two conditions which I used, that would be compared to the previous day level, and today level should be greater than that, is called as a higher value. Okay, so such a kind of stocks I'm just filtering out with this scanner. And this is the one more supporting things to avoid the false stocks, because it is a BC and a TC. Not BC is always be lesser than the sorry, TC is greater than the BC, but sometimes BC is higher and TC is lower. So I want to avoid this. Only this kind of pattern I want to find out with the scanners. That's why the additional line where I mentioned. So for example, these are all the stocks, almost 11 stocks which forming a very tight range. So let me check any one of them from this list. Axis Bank. So let me go for an Axis Bank. Here in this particular score, it is showing you current day values, where you can see the current day value is somewhere here 1294, 1291, and 1289. So here I'll be using one more code, so that will be tell you what is the tomorrow's level. So you can one day advance, you can find out these are all the tomorrow's level. and yesterday's level here you can see yesterday BC is greater than the TC, that is the one, but here it's a very tight in the range and based on the scanner, and yesterday is the gap and today there is no gap, and also it was higher than the previous one. So such a kind of pattern, so we can expect a bullish move, so over and above R1, crossing above R1, or even you can use it any. So this scanner will finding out the stock which forming a such a pattern that is very tight CPR levels, so tight range. Okay, so let me check some other things, Sun TV, PEL, are those stock which forming you. So one day advance we will be finding out if the stock which forming tomorrow, and that we will be easily identify for tomorrow stocks and Sun TV. Okay, so here one more thing, so this is also be tomorrow very tight. So even we can filter out this tight range with this number, so 0.005 and 0.0025. so if you are doing this, and it will be there is no stocks in 0.004, so we will be reducing the number of stocks. Is there any? So it will be only few stocks like L&T Finance Holding, Axis Bank. So these are all the very tight. And if you want to reduce it, so you can change it here the values, and it will be finding a very tight range. So only five stocks: Trend, AB, Aditya Birla, sorry, Aarti Industries, Federal Bank, and Axis Bank. Let me check a Federal Bank. So those are all the very tight. So if you need how the tight range it is, you can adjust the value, and also it is higher value compared to the previous day. So exactly we can look for. So based on this, let me check for a back test how that back test result. And yesterday a lot of stocks, Bata, BEL, sale. So let me check Tata Power. So what happened today? So that would be yesterday's level. In this case, Tata Power doesn't break the R1 instead of that S1. So because this kind of very narrow, we are expecting a trending day. So either it may be upside or it may be downside. But in this case, it broken the S1 level and it nearing to the S2 and closed below S1. And Bata India, so another one more stocks. In this case, this one is rejected, but initially it broken the R1 level. But from that, it is forming a shooting star candle, maybe a good reversal sign which is happening. From that, it is forming a such a trending move, and it is moving towards the S2 level. So we may be finding a trade opportunity after some other indicators or some other methods which we can use it. But the stock selection. So let me go for a BEL sale. What happened? So whether it is rejected or continued. So BEL, it doesn't broke the level, but it broken the support and it came down. So we are looking at yesterday's stocks, and the sale would have been yesterday. So this is a method or indicator where I just find the first candle, it is itself it is a rejection from the R1 and it came down to S2 level. So here I'm not providing any tips to take a trades, but it is a logic to find out the stocks which is going to perform tomorrow, the trending stocks by based on the very tight narrow CPR indicators which I just created, and I already updated on my premium group. So recently I have created two scanners that was not updated in my premium group. So maybe this weekend you will be getting that update because of some other issues. So I'm not able to update it. So maybe this weekend that two scanners which I have created, that is an intraday one, that is going to updated on this group. And this is the one more thing which I have updated, and this video link on the previous scanner, so that already available. So even we can create many ideas with the CPR also, because we have already created the CPR indicator. So you can check, and previously that would be finding a stocks well based on our logic. So a few days back, L&T World Toss, that is on 9/7. Let me check L&T World Toss, but this code only telling you 2 days because it is showing you the tomorrow's values. So here in this code that would be telling you previous values. So World Toss, and the date of, here is the date, 9th July, and also here, and here it is rejected on the first candle. That black line is the R1 in this one, and it taken a support again back in some other stock which forming a such a pattern on 9. If it is 9, we have to look for a next day because it is a filtering one day at once. Okay, so next day only L&T, IOC, let me check. IOC on 10th of the day only we have to check. Here you can see 10th because previous is not there. Whenever it is filtering the stocks for tomorrow, So if you are seeing the backtest result 9, so you need to check the stock by 10. So here also it is not broken the level, support broken, and it came down. So that the logic which I have already created, and this I hope you understood the concept how the scanner is working, and you can make use of the scanners. And if you wish to take our premium group, you can also take, and there you can access all my premium scanners. So a lot of scanners like a CPR, awesome oscillator, so a lot of things is available. So mostly non-repaintable and customized indicator I have used for my scanners. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. And if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update. Thank you.